Hello, YouTube. It's Sunday night, fun night. We're going to talk tonight, and so we'll have a good time tonight, I hope. We got some good stuff to talk about. Hey, Josh, rather. Oh, good Lord. Let me give. Oh, looky here. It is 79 in the house. Thank you, 79. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Can y'all hear me okay? Silver Shelby, good to see you, brother. Thank you. What's up? There you go, Clear Lake. We're going. Where's gold going? Hey, let's find that out there. Yeah, loud and clear. Good. That's good. Good. So we'll sit there and yak. We'll talk about that, Mr. Clear Lake. I got a feeling we're gonna see some crazy stuff coming. And let me give a link out there for Mr. JM if he wants to come up. I wanted to chat with him, and we're going to put it. Oh, let's get that up there, and here we go. I like it. What a great day it is. It's beautiful today, and just hey there, Josh, and Clear Lake. Loud and clear. We like it. There's a link for you. Hey, Mark, thank you for coming. Howdy, howdy there, Mark. Good to see you, brother. Good to see everybody. Thank you for coming, Mark. Hit that like and love button for me. Yeah, it's been a fun week for me, I tell you. Fun week. We'll turn my camera on here in a minute. How you doing there, Mr. Nickel?
Yep.
Hey, there's Sterling. Hey, Sterling, good to see you, brother.
I think his mic's off again.
Oh, are you muted there, Sterling? When you firing the flintlock? That's a good question there, Josh. That is a good question.
Yeah, I think it's 80 degrees here, I think.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. Thank you for
very good. Thank you.
That's awesome. That is awesome. It's been crazy. It's been a crazy week here. So I don't know what the heck is going on. It is just absolutely. Did anybody hear about the Alaska plane landing in Liberty, Newark Airport, and had to pull up after 300 feet and nearly hitting a FedEx plane that was pulling out in front of it? I think that was Thursday. Hey there, Neuter Blessed. How you doing? 93. Wow. I think it's like about 55, close to 60 here today. It's at least it's not raining. I can put up with the cold.
Well, I'm hoping to start my lawn service back up tomorrow, so trying to make that money again.
Oh, it's that sun comes out and that grass loves to grow in the sun, you know.
Yeah.
An hour after your stream ended last week, the ice storm got me, and I was without electricity for 3.5 days.
Ouch. Ouch.
Within 24 hours, I had used up all the water in my pressure bladder, so I ran out of water. Usually they have the electric fixed within a few hours, and so I don't worry about it. But I mean, I was melting ice to flush the toilet with, and I was stuck on my street for 2 days because there was a tree down across the road. I couldn't get off of my street.
Here's work on.
It was a real interesting week.
They're telling you to come on in. Well, Michigan State won. They beat Louisville.
They did.
Yeah, they beat Louisville. So Michigan and Michigan State are both alive. Most of the Big Ten teams are still alive.
There's a lot of Big Ten teams still in it, aren't there?
Yes. And Nebraska, I tell you what.
For only being 16 teams left.
Yep. Nebraska's a dangerous team. That's the team I don't want to play because they could hit 15 threes any given night. They're a dangerous team. Can they win it all? No, I don't think so. But, man, you cannot have a bad game against them.
That was family. I had to take it. They don't normally call me this time, but I had to take it. So I'll call her back later. So Robert Kemp's in the house. Thanks for coming. Steve LaPointe, thanks for coming.
We'll excuse you
might
this
have been
time,
86
Rocky.
here.
Do what, Sterling?
I said we'll excuse you this time.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
It might have been.
I tried to be helpful, you know.
It might have got to 86 here. I'm not for sure. It's really warm.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, it's unusual.
I've got temperatures in the 40s, and the melting around here is terrible. My front yard still looks like a damn war zone from all the tree limbs down.
Oh, I bet. So it was an actual ice storm or snowstorm?
Well, a couple of days before, it had been raining a lot and the ground was wet. And so the snow that first started coming turned into slush, right? And then we got about 5 inches of snow on top of that. And then it turned to rain and sleet. And we got about 2 inches of rain and sleet. And then it turned back to snow. But before it turned back to snow, trees were crashing all over the place.
It got to 86 here today.
There was literally 38,000 people in my county without electricity. And there's not 38,000 people that live in my county year round.
Wow.
Tomorrow,
Most of the houses up here are vacation homes.
Oh, yeah, I bet it is. And they probably don't come up here in the winter. They come up in the summer, right?
For the most part. I mean, there's a lot of people that come up for the winter sports too. Barb, good evening, my dear.
It's supposed to only be like a high of 43 to here tomorrow. 86 to 43.
Water, Steve LaPointe, good evening.
I've just never seen weather like this. One day it was 74. The next day it was like 37 and snowing. It's just weird. I've never seen the weather turn that quick and be completely opposite the next day. You would think it would take time for a system to move through,
Barb, am I too loud? Do I need to turn it down a little?
I think you're good, Sterling, because I can actually hear you.
Yeah, usually I got to get what's some things the doctors use? I usually got to get that and put it up next to my screen area.
Clear Lake, that's probably about what live in this county year round. And there's 2 cities in the county, but each one of them only has like maybe 3,000 people. But then there's all the people that are all over the place.
We have silver-haired Stacker in the crowd. Good to see you. Hey, look at who's here. We have CCT coming up. Come on. I hope he comes up.
Oh, CCT, come on up, buddy.
It didn't connect. He'll come back. I put another link out there, so.
I see it. Robert Kemp, good evening.
AC4, thanks for coming. Hit that like and subscribe and share me out.
Well,
finally got. Let's get my camera. I'm going to turn my camera on first. There we go.
What do you think about gold dropping 1,000 from the high?
Well, come on.
It makes it affordable.
Well, and silver is down 50% from its high.
It's not connecting up. I don't know what's going on with CTC or CCT. Got it.
Well, I believe that I'm going to drive up to Traverse City tomorrow and go to.
There it is. Now he's here.
Up there.
Now he's there.
Oh.
We have CCT in the house. Good to see you, brother. I have never had you on my show. This is a special guest. This is Cyber Twitcher Curtin here, and we are privileged to have him for the first time.
No,
He's a very special
guest. It's not the first time, Rocky. It's not the first time.
I didn't think so either. But remember, he showed us that big silver.
That's right. I'm sorry. I'm excited.
He also showed us.
But it's always good to see CCT.
Hello, guys.
Remember, he showed the slide, and you said, "I don't have that. I got to get it," and then you bought one from me, that rare one.
Oh, I love my CCT silver slide.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have found a lot of fakes with that at coin shows.
Dinar's in the house, and we have Lucky Star in the house. Thank you for coming. And JM,
And
do you have
JM?
the link, JM? There you go. Put it up in there. And let me see here. There's somebody else that got in here I don't think I said hi to. And Silver Shelby, I think I talked to him.
Lucky
Joey,
Star,
there he
good
is.
evening.
Joey, good to see you, Joey.
Dean, good evening. Bozo, good evening.
Yeah.
Bozo's in the house.
For all you guys wondering that I'm past my bedtime, we haven't changed our clocks yet, which
You
is
don't
why I'm
change
an
them
hour
over there,
early.
do you?
It's midnight here, just gone midnight.
Oh, good Lord. It's
CCT, you do not change your clocks over there, do you?
Yeah, we do twice a year, same as you, just a different time.
Okay.
now is your clock right now
The only smart states in the United States are Arizona and Hawaii because they don't do it.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy to have gone on for this long. Why someone hasn't changed it, I don't know.
If they left it right where it's at, I'd be really happy. I'd be very happy. So it
I wouldn't care if they went to daylight savings time or standard time, but just stay on one.
exactly. I agree. I agree.
It drives me nuts because I've got so many clocks and timers and things that I have to change twice a blooming year. Drives me nuts.
Oh, isn't that the truth? That is so for sure. Okay.
I've got 2 clocks on my walls that take 3 clocks on my walls that take batteries. I probably haven't changed the batteries in them in 3 or 4 years. They just don't keep time anymore.
So,
But they're still hanging there.
What I was going to ask is this, all right, where is the money going? If gold is down 1,000 from its high, silver's down 50% from its high, stocks are down 4,000, the Dow is. Bitcoin has recovered a little bit from its low, but it's still, I think it was at 62,000. It's only gone up 6,000. So are people just cashing stuff in and sitting on the money or paying bills or what's going on?
In watching International Stacker stream a little earlier this evening, they came out with there was a shit ton of silver that got dumped today or is getting dumped in the morning in the U.S. So prices are probably going to crash again.
And if you get right down to it, let's talk a little bit about silver and gold. You're right, Sir Sterling, they are dumping, and everybody's trying to get out right now because the bullion banks have managed to change the price of silver really bad. And they dropped, I don't know if it's really bad. It's good for me because I'm still buying it. But if you think about it, they have actually dropped it down to me right now, silver is a bargain. And so I've been buying constitutional silver, and I've been through the store, and I have been concentrating on it. I had a guy come in Friday or Saturday, and he was getting a quote for he had 35 1-ounce silver eagles he wanted to sell. So he's very aware of the actual situation with the smelters. And he couldn't, no dealers around there will pay him anything for his silver. So I made him a pretty good offer, and probably more than what anybody else will. And I really feel that I'm buying them at a good price, and I'm going to hang on to them. I'm not going to try and sell them. I'll sell a few, but I'm thinking that we are at a really good bargain in silver right now. And I feel like what we're going to see, that they have driven the price of silver down, and the bullion banks are selling their contracts of shorts to get rid of them, and now they're buying the long contracts so they can make money as silver shoots up, and they will be buying as it goes up, the long ones. So you can see these banks are trying to get out from underneath all this short time stuff. And they've been messing with the market for so long, they're kind of buried. So that's what That's what we're seeing right now. And it's the same thing for gold. They've been beating gold up, and gold and silver, especially silver, is really, we're short on silver around the world. Yes, it's you're right. Major crash, then major boom. You're right, Lucky Star.
I agree with that, Lucky Star.
I think we're going to see silver shoot up. And my prediction was here in January that we would see $150 silver in March. Well, it may get pushed out to April, but I think we're still going to see that. It's going to, even though they're messing with it right now, but I think it's going to go up because the world is short on silver. Yeah, oil is booming. Yeah, it is. You're right, Josh. And hey, Stephanie, good to see you. Thank you for coming in.
Well, that's one of the things I find really interesting is what Josh said there. Oil has taken a divergence. In the United States, it's $100 a barrel. In Asia, it's $150 a barrel.
It is. And
that'll catch up. That'll catch up.
I think that the metals markets will do the same thing. They will separate from the banks.
I agree with you 100%. What do you think, Cyber?
Yeah, there's obviously the situation with the oil has caused these to drop rapidly. But like we none of us have a crystal ball. We don't really know what is going to change in the near future, do we? But I think ultimately, silver and gold have got to go up. I mean, you've only got to look at inflation. If everything else is going up, from your loaf of bread to I don't know, your ground coffee or whatever, everything else is going up, then these have got to go up as well. That's the bottom line, isn't it?
Right, exactly. And I tell you, I think, they're saying, Trump made a statement that they will keep the straits open and that not to worry about the oil prices and stuff like that. But something kind of caught my attention because today, I saw an article where Trump is asking Iran to stop closing Now, why would he ask?
It was more than asking. He threatened them. He said, "If you,"
it was a threat. It was a big
he said he was going to blow everything up if they didn't. Which I don't think Iran will back down a bit. They love punishment. I don't think it's going to scare them a bit. I think they're going to still resist. I think they're going to hit every oil field, every refinery in the Middle East. And I think
there's no sense in hitting the oil fields, but hitting the refineries does some damage. But hitting the oil fields really doesn't do anything.
See that at this moment. Now, I want you to think about this. Now, it's not just oil that goes through the Straits of Hormuz. Now, we're talking about fertilizer.
Marty did not threaten nukes.
Fertilizer.
Right.
Fertilizer.
Fertilizer going through the straits have completely stopped, and that fertilizer goes to Europe. Now, think about 6 months or 7 months from now.
At harvest season.
Exactly. When they cannot grow, when we see, hey, Gerald, thank you for coming in. When we see where they can't grow the crops, we're going to see food skyrocket in price because everything's
going to go up anyway, but now it's going to be outrageous.
Exactly. So
it's already outrageous.
Yeah, it's already outrageous.
It is outrageous.
It's insane. It's insane.
For curiosity, I'm kind of curious, Cyber, how much is a pound, like 1 pound or 16 ounces of rice, like long grain rice in your town?
I couldn't tell you actually. I mean, I don't know. We haven't bought any recently because I buy it in bulk and keep a load of stuff. But we did spend $350 last week just stocking up, and we haven't even not even quarter filled a freezer.
How much does ground beef go for?
I couldn't tell you because we sell it in different weights to you, don't we? So
yeah, you probably buy it by the kilo, don't you?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, a kilo. Oh, actually, I did see a kilo of ground beef, and I think it was £10, which is about $13. Is it?
That's not bad. I mean, I buy mine straight from the farm, and I get beefalo and yak meat, and I pay for a kilo about $18 a pound, or $18 a kilo.
Right. So that's dearer than us then.
But it's better than anything you can buy in any grocery store because
Well, yeah, exactly.
there's no hormones. There's no, I mean, everything I get, it's grass fed, grass finished.
Yeah. They did have grass fed as well. We did, and that was obviously dearer. So that was probably a similar price to you, the grass fed ground beef. Yeah.
Mr. Steve LaPointe was saying that he pays $6.49 a pound for 80/20 ground beef. I don't know what state. I just asked him what state he lives in, so I'm kind of curious because that's about what we're paying for it here. And I was just grass fed is just marketing. It needs to stay grass. Yes, I agree with you, Steve.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What state are you in, Steve? He's in New York. Okay.
And the natural average for gas is $4.94 right now.
No, it's not that high.
No,
$3.94.
$3.94, yeah. Over 5 in California.
So Josh says that rice is cheap. It's 50 pence a keg, or is that or less? I guess I'm not sure what the KL, but we sell it by the pound here, and it's about 75 cents a pound here for long grain rice. And I kind of compare things about long grain and red beans and stuff like that. New Mexico Noodle says that $6.50 a pound for in New Mexico. So it's about probably somewhat. What Barbara says $5 in Washington State for a pound, or is that gas, or what are we talking about, Barbara?
I think she's mentioning gas. I guess Barbara's gonna have to park her car. She's gonna have to get her she's gonna have to buy her a compact or something, motor scooter.
She can get one of those little electric bikes.
Yep. My daughter, who is in the Tacoma area, she's been buying her gas at Costco because it's 5 or 10 cents cheaper a gallon. But she told me the other day she paid $4.50 something, which is $1 higher than I'm paying in Michigan.
See, gas here, I bought gas. I'm going to go down and buy gas before it goes up again. But gas was $4.15 a gallon, and then right after I filled up it next day, that was last Tuesday. It's up to $4.50 a gallon. So tomorrow I'm going down and taking the gas cans and buying. Now I buy for my gas cans. I buy the unethanol or non-ethanol fuel. And so it's that right now is nearly $6 a gallon. So,
can you imagine corn? What the price it's going to be with the fertilizer problem and the higher gas?
Oh, it's going to be truthful. It's going to be high.
There goes my corn on the cob. I wouldn't be able to afford that.
Yeah, you talking about the price of gas? I did actually do the conversion for someone the other day from British pounds to US dollars because your gallon is different to our gallon. But anyway, I did do the conversion, and this was before the price went up. We were paying $6.67 for a US gallon.
So see, you're on liters, right? So is like 3 liters per gallon close?
Or an imperial gallon, which is 4 liters.
Yeah, that's right. But I did do the math for it for somebody the other day and worked it out to $6.67 a US gallon.
Wow.
It's £1.67 a litre.
Now I heard that they're talking about rationing gas in England. Is that correct?
I haven't heard that, but we certainly have had shortages before, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Okay.
I heard power. They're rationing power already. But I did
hear something. We had lines for gasoline here. I was still in high school.
Now, Cyber, we got Josh lives in Scotland, and he says it's a little cheaper in Scotland.
Yeah, well, everything's cheaper in Scotland, I think.
Well, the prices that he quoted for ground beef are pretty darn close to what you quoted. They said 6 to 7 pounds per kilo.
Yeah.
It's just getting out of sight. Now, that's what I'm kind of worried about is 6 months from now, if they don't get the straits opened up where they can get the fertilizer through, we're going to be in trouble for food and stuff like that. So I recommend everybody think about stocking up on some foods that you eat that you could go for a month without food or something like that.
All the insiders I've seen are saying that 30 days, it'll be a nightmare if this goes on for 30 days.
30 days. See, that's why I've been thinking, because I heard yesterday that a missile or 2 missiles hit Tel Aviv that they fired, and they didn't get knocked down. So 2 of them hit into Israel. So I'm thinking that that's not a good thing. So these missiles, I'm sure, are new, that the U.S. did not know that they were even existing. So there's a lot that they're learning. Hey, JM.
They got missiles that'll go 4,000. What is it? They measure it by. We thought
kilometers.
We thought it was just 2,000, but they've shot 2 that's gone 4,000. And Iran never.
I think you're off on your numbers there. They thought they could only go 500, and they shot down 2 that could go 2,000.
I think it was 2 then 4. So it was heading for that base.
What it did is with those missiles, they can reach up into about half of Europe.
Yeah, they try to hit the base where we have our bombers
out in the Indian Ocean.
Hey, Rocky, and everyone on the panel, everyone in the chat, good to see you. I just wanted to make one quick comment. Can you guys hear me?
Sure. Absolutely. 5 by 5, buddy.
So it's something that I'm going to start doing now too, especially with what you guys were talking about with the fertilizer shortages. My understanding is a huge part of the necessity for the fertilizers is the nitrogen, which is in there. And believe it or not, used coffee grounds can be used as an alternative. It's maybe not quite as good, and definitely a supplement to fertilizer. So you can dramatically reduce how much fertilizer you need if you're including the used, dried out coffee grounds. And in fact, Starbucks and I think many of the other coffee shops will actually be able to provide you with their used coffee grounds. But anyway, I've started drying my used coffee grounds. I'm going to be mixing that in with topsoil and adding that to make the lawn more vibrant. But apparently it's great for gardens.
I don't drink coffee, but I do exactly that with my tea leaves as they go into the compost.
And I put my coffee grounds in the compost. Yeah.
I also hear Saudi Arabia produces a lot of helium. I understand, and that's in danger.
That's right.
So we won't be able to talk like munchkins anymore.
Yeah, well.
But it's used, helium's actually, I looked into that, Nicole. It's used in a ton of different industrial applications.
Yeah, I didn't know it was that important either. I said, gosh darn. I didn't know that until I heard the analyst talking about that.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia is the number one source of global helium. Now, is that just hot air? I don't know.
Very good.
At some point, it's hot.
I don't drink coffee. I'm like Sterling. I don't drink it. So,
well, I was going to bring up also too, while we're chatting, that these investment, private loans and stuff like that I was talking about last week. I'm close to it, Steve. He says I live in Newscomb. That's pretty. I like that state, but no, I don't live in California.
That's the private credit funds you're talking about, Rocky?
Yes. And I was going to bring up, there's another company that is on the teeter and it's doing very, very bad. We talked about BlackRock and Cliffwaters and some of these other companies, and I think it's starting to really show up in our credit market. Like Fidelity Investments, which is in Massachusetts, they are moving their whole infrastructure and moving their 4.5 million, or not million, but trillion assets to Texas. I don't know where they're moving to in Texas, but Massachusetts is losing. Now, let's mind you this, 340 million annual tax revenue. Now, these states have driven out businesses, and it's just like Seattle. Seattle, and this is the craziest thing I'd ever heard of, that Seattle has a new mayor coming in. And this new mayor of Seattle wants to tax these vacant buildings downtown Seattle and charge and tax these owners of these buildings that are vacant, mind you, a vacant tax. Can you believe that? I'm just like, I can't believe what's going on in that state. And I'm just saying, you know, I'm close to these states and I'm just waiting for it to start trickling down through where I live, you know?
Well, use it or lose it. And that way, at least if a lot of these commercial properties, we got a lot of empty ones here and they won't go down on the rent to fill them up. So if you taxed them, maybe that would make them lower the rent or something, and maybe a business would go in.
Yeah, because all those that's possible. But think about it: if you owned a building and you're paying the taxes on it, and now you're talking about they're trying to keep the building and keep it afloat, and it's empty. But think about now they're going to tax you because there's nobody in there. Now think about that. Those people are going.
It's going to drop the value of that property even more.
Exactly. So you're going to see Seattle even go down even worse. No, who wants to move to Seattle, a business or anything? You get taxed for being a business. You get taxed. I mean, it's just incredible. That 9.9 or 10% tax on if you make over $1 million is just ludicrous. I just can't believe that they're like a drowning man grasps for straw, and they're just trying to do whatever they can to make money. And
the New York mayor going up on taxes big time?
It is. I mean, that don't surprise me. When that mayor was elected up there, I was thinking, holy crap, that's not going to work. You know, it's incredible. And so it just, we got every which way but loose, and they're trying to actually just destroy these big cities. I mean, who wants to move to Seattle? I want to pay more taxes. I want to pay extra $1,000 on my state tax and fund tax and all that kind of stuff, federal.
I suspect it's the same all over the country. But in Michigan, any city of any size has a big mall. And they were built back in the 80s and 90s mostly. But most of them are like half empty now. Yes. Could you imagine being a mall owner?
Oh, good Lord. Some of those malls are just empty buildings. And you just like.
And they're huge monstrosities.
Yes. It ain't like it was back in the 90s and early 2000s when people used to go to malls and stuff like that. You know, the internet has destroyed these businesses that have a brick and mortar,
But malls are always expensive. I mean, just to set up a little booth in the
kiosk costs a whole bunch of money to set up.
Oh my Lord.
Yes.
So I can see that's a trend that's going out. It's been going out.
I don't think I've actually been in a mall in about 6 or 7 years.
I get lost.
Our town centers are becoming ghost towns. The shops in our town centers, because we have like town centers shops, and they're becoming like ghost towns because the cost of having a shop in a town center is just ridiculous. So you've got these out of town, like your strip malls, but they're not really a strip mall because they're like a huge shopping centres, and they're taking over because the town centres you have to pay to park, whereas it's free parking out of town. And our shopping centres are becoming like ghost towns.
Yeah, it's just incredible, incredible what they're going to do with all that office space. Josh is saying they should make them into empty malls into paintball venues. That would be fun.
I think they should make them into housing. We need housing.
Exactly. I mean, we've got how many people that live on the streets in this country?
I agree with you 100%.
It would lower it would probably lower housing prices if they turned them into living quarters. That's what they do with our schools around here, the old schools. They turn them into apartments.
Yeah. There's been a few of them in Michigan that they've done that too, that they've turned them into apartment complexes.
Wasn't that Mall of American Mall or the Mall of America? Was that in Michigan or Minnesota?
No, that's Minnesota.
Okay. Is that still open?
That's just corruption on top of corruption.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, that's for sure. That is for sure. It's crazy.
Stephanie, that doesn't surprise me. It was probably summertime last year. I don't remember exactly when, but somebody got shot at a Walmart in Traverse City. Traverse City is the big city near me, but it is like a no crime city. It's a class city.
So
they don't have any crime up there, and somebody got shot at a freaking Walmart.
So Stephanie must live close to St. Louis or something.
I have no idea where she lives.
I
went to her channel to check her out to see what I could find out, and there's nothing there. Stephanie's a mystery, except for those beautiful hazel eyes.
Oh, Stephanie's got beautiful eyes.
Oh yeah,
the show I bought when I was on Sal's last Sunday. I ordered this coin or metal, whatever you want to call it. I ordered it. This is Sal's new coin, Salivate Metal. You see that?
Diamond fist round.
Yeah, and I love this fist on the back of it. I think that is really cool. I bought that. So it's kind of expensive for a 1 ounce silver.
I was going to ask you, what was the premium on it?
I paid $101 plus shipping, and it was $8 shipping, which I wasn't happy about, but it ended up costing me $110.
CCT's got it too.
There.
Oh, CCTs.
Mr. Cyber's got one too. There you go.
There you go. You can have a closer look.
Deep in the South. That means she's probably Alabama.
Yeah, there you go.
Stephanie, I'm way up in the Great White North. We still have snow.
Yeah, I paid $85 each for my 3.
Josh is talking about a Loch Ness monster. I got to check out the Loch Ness monster. Yeah, that's for sure.
There was someone saying in Sal's chat tonight on his live stream that they had bought one of Sal's 2 ounce Salivate metal rounds years and years ago. And that 2 ounce silver round was less than the 1 ounce is now.
That is so true because I have the same one. Matter of fact, I was trying to, I got on eBay trying to find the early ones that he had sold. Yep. And they were, I chose not to buy them because they were so daggum high, What do we got here? There you go, JM.
She might be Mississippi because Mississippi might have more crime than Alabama.
There you go. There's a close-up of it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's exactly tight and grip. Hold on. Yeah, there you go.
It's nice and it's high relief coin too. I'll drop the link for that in the chat.
I didn't know
cool.
you like
diamonds. Do that.
I got diamonds.
Who's selling those now?
That's Salivate Metals.
Well, I
round.
know, but the dealership.
Summit Metals.
Oh, yeah, Summit Metals.
Summit Metals. Yeah, okay. The one that he advertises.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's cheaper now.
What's that? Yeah, they are cheaper. You know, since I bought mine, the silver's dropped to what, about $20?
Yeah,
I think it was $80 an ounce or something like that, but that's all right. I'm happy with it. I didn't plan on making money. This is a keeper. It's not a seller.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, Dean, I knew Florida wasn't going to repeat, and I would be surprised if they got to the Final Four. So it doesn't really terribly shock me. However, Iowa's just been a very inconsistent team all year. They looked like $1 million one night, and they looked like they'd never played basketball the next. So,
well, Sparty's going to bring home the hardware.
It's been 26 years since Izzo's won. I doubt he's going to do it.
So when does Caitlin Clark? When does the women start? I haven't even been able to keep up with it.
May 8th.
May 8th. Okay.
And I think they've got an agreement. They've got an agreement, as far as I understand. And then I forget the differences in it. They get a little bit of a raise. I think they get a bigger. I think they're what do you call it when you got a cap? You get your cap. I think it's up to $7 million now.
Oh wow!
And it was like $2 million. So that's a huge increase. That helps a little bit.
Right.
Right. You would know this. What round are the Sparty women in now? I know that they won over the weekend, but is that Sweet 16 or are they into the Elite 8?
No, today is start of round 2, and they do play today. I can't remember who they play, but it's later tonight. And then after tomorrow, then they have the first 2 rounds over with. There'll be 16 left there too.
Okay. I thought
I'm doing good on that.
I thought that the girls started like a week ahead of the guys.
Oh man, Michigan put a whooping on their team, man. I tell you what, that's right? Swords. She's going to be a heck of a player. You know, she's just a sophomore. So Michigan's going to be really good for years to come. I mean, they're going to be really good. So
what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show. I just got this 1 gram in, and it's pretty small, but this is a 1 gram gold. That's first prize.
Ooh.
That's going to be first prize. That Pampa bar, and that's 1 gram. And so I think I want to do it. I think everybody that comes in here, why don't we all say when we want to do it? What Sunday do we want to do it, and how we want to do it, and so forth like that. And then we're going to give away two 2026 Eagles for second place to 2 different people. Then third place, we're going to give away 3 quarter ounces for third place, and so we'll have it. So we'll have it, and that way, everybody that
April 4th is Resurrection Sunday.
April 4th. Let's look at my calendar here. Hold on.
2 weeks from today.
You know what? I like that day. That April 4th is that's a Saturday.
Oh, that is Saturday, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
The 5th.
How about let's do it on the 5th? So
that's Resurrection Sunday.
So I'm going to put on my community page that next April 5th, Sunday, we're going to do the 1,000 giveaway. And so we'll give away some good prizes and stuff like that. And if it runs past an hour, we'll be okay with that. But I'm sure it's going to take a little while to do that. So, and we'll do that. Yes, Easter is Easter Sunday. So do you think that's a good day, Barbara, to do it on Easter Sunday?
Here's an update for Sterling. Michigan State women are down 2 points to Oklahoma right now. Okay. 31-29.
Well, as long as it's not in the last 10 seconds of the game, I'm not worried.
Oklahoma, that inside player they have, she's really good. She usually gets a double-double every game.
So that's, can't you get super chat? I can, Josh. I just haven't set it up. I just let everybody know.
Do you have the watch hours to get it, Rocky?
I do have the watch hours, and I just last week I didn't have time to do much, but I did improve and I signed on to Google so I can have 2 cameras now. So
nice.
So I can broadcast, and I can also use my other camera to show different things as far as coins and whatever. So I've set up for that, and it gives me a lot more stuff. So I've got to try and figure out what all I got to get, but it's going to be. I'll do a little bit more and do some different things. I was going to let JM know that it'd be nice to be able to use 2 cameras, so I could have the camera up here and the camera down here showing coins and stuff. So,
well, I will spread the news about your GAW in Miss Ida's chat.
Yeah,
I know there's a lot of people that are in there that at least know you.
Okay, and also be sure and say anybody that comes for the drawing, you have to be subbed to my channel to win. And
look at Barbara. That's your car, Barbara. It's a house.
Are we going to Barbara's car and taking it for a drive?
Jack Dahlman, congratulations. It's really, Jack has been working on getting moved into his tiny house for several months now. I'm so glad to know he's in there.
There we go. There's Barbara's car right there.
Yeah, she can live in that.
Hey, Barbara, are you ready to take me on a ride? Barbara? And you know what? I got some new stickers that I'm going to send you that just got your name on it. You know, I have to tell you, it's just for you. So,
you know, I would love to get into that car with a bunch of people dressed up like we're all from the Addams Family and cruise down.
Oh, that would be great. Can I be Gomez?
There you go.
Or maybe I should be Lurch.
Oh, you could be Wendy.
I could be the hand.
There you go.
There you go.
I'll be the dragon that lives under the staircase.
That's it. And the hand's it, right? The hand was called it.
Yep.
That's right. It was, wasn't it? Yeah.
We got Tony in the house.
The hand was Thing. Cousin It was the guy that was all covered with hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing underneath with the long hair was Thing. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
With long hair was Cousin It. The hand was Thing.
Thing. Okay.
Been so long since we can't remember.
Hey, I can remember stuff from the 1960s a whole lot better than I can remember what I had for lunch.
AC4. And so there we go. And look at that. I want that there's Rocky on that pile of gold right there.
Oh, yeah.
Rocky the flying squirrel.
Squirreling it away.
He is, man. I like it. There you go.
Ooh, JM, send me that picture. I got somebody I got to send that to.
Oh, yeah?
Listen, guys,
do you know Angel, Miss Coin Crew?
Go ahead, CCT.
Yeah, I ought to think about heading to bed now as it's 1:45 in the morning for me.
Well, CCT, wait for 5 more minutes and Rocky's going to do a giveaway.
Yep. We're getting close to it now. We're getting real close.
And you know what, Sterling? Mrs. Coin Crew's actually seen this picture because I did a live stream and I used that as the thumbnail, and she actually showed up to the live stream. She's like, somebody squirreled me.
Well, I send her squirrel pictures all the time. That's her nickname, is the squirrel.
Yeah.
Ida is?
No, Angel.
Oh, Angel. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's what I thought you meant Ida. And I'm like, what?
So if CCT can stick around for 5 minutes, I would propose that he should pick the number since he's your special guest.
Oh, absolutely. I agree with that.
You know what? I like that. There you go. Special guest gets to pick the number. Okay. And this is going to be the prize. We got 2. Now, Josh already won these, so he can be I sent it to him. We got 2 consecutive numbered Nice $2 bills. And they, in an auction that Ida had, they went for $30 for these two in an auction. So they are really nice. And okay, Josh, you can be up next week. We'll I'll put a link out for you and email it to you, and so you can get on. So that would be good. So we'll have that. So Josh is going to be our guest speaker next week, and I'll let you know what we're going to talk about, Josh. And so we'll go that route. So it'll be really good. So what the dong is better. Yeah, I sent Josh a dong. He got donged. He got my dong. Let's see how many's in the chat. Let's see here. So we got 32 watching. So let's go 1 through 50 as far as numbers. And so everybody, let's pick a number. We'll start. Let me put start so I can. There you go. Dean started it. So 1 through 50 is going to be the number. So
I'll say 25.
Newly got a dong. There you go. I sent him a dong too. There
CCT, you should.
I've got 1,500 dong.
Write a number down on a piece of paper there.
Terry, good evening. First time I've seen you this evening.
What am I
Mike
supposed to
on
be
Silver.
doing?
Hey, how you doing? He's number 40. There you go. Barbara's 69. There you go.
So
Let's
CCT,
go forward, 420.
CCT.
There's 79. Look at 79 in here coming out. Hey, she picked 33. There we
And
go.
so did Water. Water needs to pick another number.
I'm going to say 25. I put it in the comments.
Okay, 25.
Proper chat.
Right. Water picked 3. Okay, there we go. So has everybody picked a number? Let me go back through and see if we got doubles. We're doing
Silver
pretty
hair,
good.
you might not want 66 for your number if you want a chance to win.
1 through 50. The closest without going over. And we got our special guest, Cyber, and he's going to pick a number. And so let's see what we got here. So we'll be, I guarantee
It
you.
won't be a sports number.
Yeah, exactly. That's just what I was just fixing to say. It won't be a sports number. Bozo, you're a little high. 47. No, 1 through 50. I'm sorry. Silver hair, you're 66. So 1 through 50 is a number. So you can. Barbara likes 69. So she's my kind of girl. Jack has got 25. Water possibility. Let me go back through here. Make sure everybody got one number. Didn't go over. Okay.
Yeah, I like to pick the whatever Dallas Cowboys lose by usually.
You're bad. You know that you're bad. I am seeing. Okay,
we definitely know what track Nickel is on.
Yeah, exactly. So let's do the stop thing. So let's stop it and thank you there, JM. You beat me. All right. So what number are you going to pick there, Mr. Cyber, from 1 through 50? I mean,
I had a number in my mind right as you started, and that number was 33.
33. So let's go back.
Okay, so that looks like that's Terry. Dead on.
Terry. Looky here, Terry. You won. Terry got 33. There we go. She's dead on. There we go. All right, let's go. Let me put my email in there. Email me, Terry. And
Dean, that's what I was just about to say. I think CCT and Terry have something going on in the background.
Yeah, I thought 33 was somebody else when I
there's my email, Terry. Be sure and send me an email. I'll mail it to you, darling.
You see what she said? She must be really off. She said, "Give it the nickel." So she's got to be something's wrong.
She doesn't want Rocky having her address.
Probably fine the nickel.
I think she's off her meds.
I think so too.
Give it to Nickel. I picked 33 after 19 was taken, but 33 was taken. All right. Oh, God. Hey, Jeff, thank you
She
for
must have
coming.
just
You
done
got
about
live?
17 dabs in a row or something.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah, she's either drunk or high. You got that right. Eagle thief. Something.
So I wanted to tell everybody, I've been working with Benchmark, and they are sending my order, so I'll be giving away gold bars when I get them. But I am having my own cards made up with, they're doing the artwork for it with the gold bar on it. It'll say Rocky Superstar on the bars. So after all said and done, I will be giving those away here soon when I get them. So
That's cool.
just kind of let everybody know that we're going to have Rocky Superstar gold bars be given out.
Boy, if he's getting
That's
those
awesome.
made special, you know he's paying a premium for them.
Oh, you know it. Yes, they're not cheap, but I think it's really cool, and I want the notoriety.
Those would be awesome to have in your collection.
Yes, it would. It would. So that way it'd be really cool. And so freaking killer. Hey, there you go, Lucky Star. Yeah, I wanted to let everybody know about it. So yes, when I get them, instead of the Benchmark, it'll say Rocky Superstar on it. So I can't wait to get them and get them made. So what a dab. Thank you, Stephanie. So thank you.
That little dab will do you.
Yeah. If I win, can I you shoot the flint? Yeah. All right. You can shoot the flintlock. I'll mail it to you. So there you go. So I have another, I think, now let's see if anybody notices this. I'm going to start doing things behind me, and I'm going to start changing things behind me. So anybody comes in, I'm going to send them a $2 bill or something like that notices what I've changed behind me. So make sure that you do a screenshot of me, and that way you know what I've changed behind me. So everybody, it'll be the first one that can email me and stuff like that and let me know that, hey, I've changed it. So
Cool.
So 79. So you really want me to send it to Nickel, darling?
I guess I ought to say
He
thanks.
did say it a number of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just making sure. I mean, I'll send it to him.
She does not want you to have her address.
Look what Barbara
That's
said.
fine. That's fine, darling. I won't show up at your doorstep, and you'll have to fly away with me.
Look what Barb said. Good Rocky, sick of looking at that crap. Oh my.
You know, Barb, you are good. You are good. We'll see how observant people are. I'm going to do something different that you can't see, and we'll see if anybody figures it out. So
I think Barb wants you to take the Trump fish and trash it.
Hey, I like my Trump fish.
Rocky will make sure it's behind his chair.
All you have to do is buy a Trump
behind his
bust from me,
chair.
and you can put it up there.
Do what now, Sterling?
I pour some Trump bust out of silver.
You know what?
Buy a Trump bust from me, and you can put it up there and make Barbara
You know
smile.
what? I'm going to send you some. I was going to talk to you about making me a crab like they donated. Can you make a crab like that was donated to?
I can make a crab. It's not exactly the same, but it's very similar, about the same size.
Okay, so how many ounces of silver do you need for that crab?
You send me 2 ounces, and I'll make you a crab. And all
right, I'm going to send you a little bit more.
That gives me a little profit. It covers my time and my gasoline for making.
All right, I'm gonna send you a little bit more, so I'll have like an account with you, so you can make something else for me.
No problem. Rocky, I'll believe it when I see it. You've been telling me this for 4 years.
I know. You just don't know how busy I am, brother. I
must work at least 5 or 6 hours a week.
A week.
Talk about being busy.
Hey, I'm going to say something. I can't tell you a whole lot about it. Yesterday I worked. Of course, I work 6 days a week. But anyway, I worked yesterday, and what did we have? I have pictures of it and everything, and I can't share the pictures. But we had the biggest fuel leak by two planes, and they had half the airport shut down over this fuel leak. And that's what I had to deal with yesterday. So it just threw my whole day into chaos. So I had to work overtime yesterday to take.
You have to put that absorbent stuff all over the tarmac and soak it up.
I'm going to send you a picture of what I had to deal with. How's that? Benz, I got your email. I'll send it to you.
Sounds good. I'm
Josh, I will tell you that it happened because of a mechanic at his, let's say, he didn't do something properly, okay? That filled an aircraft, and that's all I'll say, okay?
I take it.
Thank you, 79. Thank you. I love you, darling.
I take it the smoking was not allowed.
The what?
Smoking wasn't allowed.
No hot wheels out on the tarmac.
I'll have to tell you about it. I'll call you, Nickel. I'll talk to you about it. It was hilarious. So,
anyway, I'm gonna head out now, guys, because
CCT Cyber. I appreciate you coming. Thank you very much, and I will talk. Thanks for coming, being our guest, and we will talk to you. We'll shut this thing down here in a couple of minutes. So thank you very much.
It is a pleasure to see you, buddy.
Yes, yes.
Have a good night, CCT.
You too. Good night, there, Cyber. You have a good one. Thank you so much. All right, good night.
I'm going to have to get out my CCT slide and play with it tonight now.
I play with my slide every night. I can tell you that. My slide gets played with all the time.
TMI, Rocky, TMI.
Well, at least you know, because he's a professional woodworker, that you're not going to get any slivers on it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm always missed. They were saying in the chat, some of them said they didn't say hi to me. They missed me. Well, I'm used to that, so that's okay.
Silver-haired stacker says gas prices are rising because of jet fuel leak.
It's all Rocky's fault.
I will say, Silverhair, it was the biggest fuel leak I have ever seen. And I've been in this industry for a long time. And I'm telling you, it was big. So when you shut down half an airport because of it, it's big. So, and that's all I'll say. I have to be really careful what I say on over this. So
this guy shouldn't expect a raise anytime soon.
He'll be lucky if he got a job.
Be on desk duty.
Yes, exactly. He'll be under the desk, JM. I guarantee it. Hey, Zardoff.
There's Zardoff.
Zardoff says he missed the nickel.
Yeah,
a lot of people miss nickel. I hear a few hecklers from time to time, but the vast majority are like, "Hey, where's Nickel? We miss him."
I was talking.
I wish that he would share out his channel information.
I said hi to Stephanie. I just want to know this: is Stephanie a brunette or is she brown hair now? I mean, she's got like brown hair in that photo.
In all I've ever seen is probably the same picture you've seen, which we're all looking at.
No, I've seen one. The one she used to have, she was a serious brunette.
Exactly. All right. Well, I will send this to you, Nickel, and we're going to call it a night at 6 o'clock, and we'll just end it tonight and hope anybody learns something.
You can send me 20 of them if you want to. I'm not going to.
We'll take care of you. We'll take care of you there, Nickel. So we're going to end this tonight. JM, Sterling, thank you for coming. It was a pleasure.
Stephanie, mine used to be brown too. Now it's what I've got is gray.
Rocky, hold on a second. For anyone that was wondering about Stephanie's hair color, I've got a share screen there for you. There you go.
There you go. We got Stephanie up there.
That's the same picture that's in the chat there.
Yes.
Look at those eyes.
She's very, very beautiful lady.
Mod extraordinaire with 79 subscribers. Check that out.
And nothing in her community page. Doesn't say nothing about her.
Yeah. I'll drop a link to her channel there for anyone that wants to subscribe.
I know she checks out shorts because I've seen her comment on a bunch of people's shorts. So
She watches my shorts.
yep.
There you go.
I never made a short. Unless I made a video, a live, but it was 2 minutes. That was my short.
I'm going to make a short video.
I made one the other day. It turned out to be a 3-minute short because I could not fit it into a minute, but it still went into shorts.
I've got about 4,850 subs on Facebook.
Well, I tell you what, I'm going to end this thing, and we'll see everybody. And thank you so much for coming, JM, Sterling, Nickel. Thank everybody in chat. Thank you so much for coming, and we will see you next week, hopefully, and we'll have some more. I'm going to do a short here soon, and I'm going to put the prizes up, and I'll put the date up and all that good stuff. And everybody, please come back and let everybody know that they can win some good stuff. So good night, everybody, and y'all take care. Good night.
I do have nice shorts, don't I, Stephanie?
Yes.
I'm trying to buy me some new shorts. I'm trying to buy me some new shorts at the place I went. Then I don't think they got them in yet. So too many Hershey bars, man.
I'm not even touching that one. That sounds really open.
Too many Hershey bars. I've been eating too many Hershey bars. I need shorts.
There you go. All right, we'll see y'all. Good night, everybody.